Hey guys, today I'm going to show how to make this origami holly. You can make this portion that's red, you can make it into like some holly leaves. You can just draw some circles and make it holly, not holly leaves, holly berries. Or I just shaped it into a bell. Ding ding ding. And so you can go ahead and shape it into berries if you want, but I showed you how to make it just like this. Okay, so start with a page that's red on one side and green on the other. So I just kind of colored mine in. And you want to go ahead and make a square base with the green on the outside and the red on the inside. So when you make the straight across folds, you want to make sure that the green is on the outside. And when you make the diagonal folds, you want to make sure that the red is on the outside. So here's the square base. And you see it has the green on the outside and the red on the inside. And then you want to squash fold all the edges. So you take the closed edge and you fold it to the center. Like that. So this is the closed edge, this is the open edge that I just showed you. Fold the closed edge to the center, making a little triangle like that. And then perform the squash folds. Like that. Then you want to fold the open edge into the center on both sides. Like that. And then give a little crease right in the center along the line that's connecting the top points of the folds that you just made. And that's just so you can open it up and perform another squash fold like that. So if you see that again in slow motion, you make these folds and you make that top fold there, all valley folds. Then open it up. Then you can take this little part and fold it up. Reform the valley folds on the side. And then just push down wherever it lays. And you should still only see green. Then take this tip and fold it down. Do the same thing on all four sides. Alright, so now it'll look like this. Then if you fold the top flap over, and you can do it on the back too, you'll see that it's just a straight diamond, no folds or anything, or like no flaps or anything. And then you want to open it up, the first layer, and open it up like that. And you want to make it so it lies flat. So you push in on the sides like that, and then if you keep on pushing it down, it'll lie flat like that. And then you want to do the same thing on the other side. You open up the flap, and then you push in on the inside, it should be red, and then you should be able to open it up like that. Now, I did do a pre-crease, so it's going to be a little bit difficult for you to do it. But yeah, you'll get it. Then you want to close this one back down. But as long as you have that crease made, it'll make the rest of the model easier. So you undo what you just did back down. Like that. And then you fold it in half, like you're closing a book. Now you bring the flap on the bottom, the outermost flap on the bottom, and you bring it to the top. And since you already pre-creased this, it should be easy if you put your finger in there and open it up. So basically you're just doing the same exact fold that you just did, but now just on half of it at a time. So flip it over and do the other side. So I'll do this one slower. You take the bottom tip and you bring it all the way to the top. Then you'll see you have this extra paper to deal with. You put your finger inside on the red part, push in right in the center, and that should open itself up. Now, flip it back over so that it's oriented like this. You should have 3 things coming up top. That'll be the holly leaves. And then 1 thing pointing down to the bottom. That will be the bell or the holly berries. So, this is the hardest part. Take this bottom edge and there's a mid crease right here. Just fold it up like that. The crease is already there, so just reinforce that. Now hold your breath while this happens. You want to open it up a little bit, and it might be easier if you see the red side. Open it up a little bit, and you want to push so that the red part comes forward, like that. See? So you want to push it so the red part comes forward. I'll show that again. So you'll see that there's, when you close it up like that, you want to open it up a little bit, and there's a valley fold here and a valley fold here. Make them both mountain folds. And in turn you'll switch this part so that it's coming out towards you. Right. Then these parts will naturally come down, these 2 holly leaves that I was just talking about. So you want to push them back up to the top. And while you do that, the red portion should flip out to the outside, like that. And now you want to make sure that the red portion goes all the way to the middle crease. So there's a mid crease that goes straight up and down right there. And then there's a fold, that fold that we just reinforced. So you want to flip that over completely, like that. And same thing on the other side. So it's just like that, flipping a bunch of folds inside out. But it's just real complicated. And then make sure all of your holly leaves are pointing up in the same direction. And then as you close it in, you want to make sure that the middle, down the middle of the red, stays a valley fold. And when you fold it all together, you should have something that looks like this. Hopefully you were able to follow all that. But now you'll have the red on the bottom and 3 green on top. So it looks like this from the side. Top layer, and you fold it up. So now you have a full kite shape of the red. Then take 1 of the green parts in the back and fold it down like that. And then it'll be easier to see if you rotate it like this. So then you open it up like that, kind of so that you see 4 in each separate direction. And then you want to open up all of the holly leaves. So there should be creases all the way around. So if you open up the holly leaves, they should have something like that. They should all look exactly the same, have the same shape. And I'll show you what it looks like from the back. So it's just like that. It looks awful from the back, but this is just so you can see that the top leaf is actually not shaped the same way, but it just has the illusion because the other leaves on the sides are blocking it. See? Alright, so now all you want to do is shape the berries, and you can shape the berries however you like, but I like it to look like a bell. The bell. So you want it to be curved on top, so you just make a shape where this is folded in to the center. So you take this point and you fold it into the center, but you don't want anything to line up because you want that shape to be the shape of the bell. Behind to get them out of the way. And then you can fold the bottom up to the midpoint of the whole model, or the top of the red part, like that. And you'll see you have the bell shape now. Then from the back, you want to make that same fold that you just made, and then fold it back out. And you want to fold it out at a little bit of an angle, and I'll show you like that. So you are making another fold. Okay, so let me show that again. This is the back of the model. So you can fold it up, but from the front you want to make sure that it looks like a bell. Ding, ding, ding. And now to make the clapper, what is that thing called? The thing that's in the inside of the bell. You fold this down at a little bit of an angle. Now you make another fold like that. And now you can shape it from the front. Basically just make any folds that you'd like to shape it. So you can take this and fold it up so that it's almost parallel to this side, but then you can tuck it in there so that it holds itself in. And then you have the little bell. And now, just to make make a bunch of accordion folds like this to make the leaves look more holly leaf-like. So there's lots of things you can do to make these leaves look a little bit different, but I kind of personally just like them like this. And now you can hang this up from this little back part that's coming off. So there's lots of places, lots of ways you can hang this up at different places in your house. So I hope you liked this model. I really did. I thought it was a really interesting fold, having to invert the colors there like that. So I hope you liked this model, and I will see you tomorrow.